What's up everybody? Welcome back for another video on the Lawn Lover channel. I'm happy to have you. Today we're going to talk about ground ivy, or creeping Charlie as it's called. If you suffer from this, you know that it's difficult to get rid of. Today I'm going to show you a quick, easy way and a product that will help you get rid of creeping Charlie for good. So stay tuned. So I've dealt with creeping Charlie since we moved into this house 10 years ago in the backyard. So I've never really messed with this backyard. I started treating it this summer with products, so it's really springing up and coming to life. But still, it's finally time to deal with this. I've tried multiple products and herbicides in the past on this, including Tenacity. It just doesn't work. It will kind of kill it off and it'll come back. Nothing really got rid of it for good. It is a very difficult to treat weed, and if you have suffered from it or have it in your yard, you've tried to kill it before, you know that it's kind of difficult to get rid of. So let's talk about ground ivy or creeping Charlie and what it is and the best ways to get rid of it. So I recently got the Turfgrass weed manual from Purdue University. Been reading through this, and this is where I got a lot of the information on the ground ivy. Very helpful, well worth $20. I'll link it below. Credit to Ryan Knorr for pointing this out in a video. Very helpful. I wish I would have known about this sooner. So if you haven't seen this already or you're interested in getting it, check the link out below. It's $20. They'll ship it right to your house. Extremely helpful to have a book on hand with all different types of weeds and great useful information that's straight from the turf professionals at Purdue. Highly recommend it. So ground ivy or creeping Charlie is a perennial broadleaf weed, which means that it's going to keep coming back annually and won't die off over the winter. So it's one of the reasons it's hard to get rid of. It also travels through the ground by stolons, so it spreads rapidly. So I mean, it will spread like wildfire. It likes shade and it likes moist areas. So the backyard here, as you can see, is very shaded. I got a big tree in the neighbor's yard and trees back here. So it thrives back here, doesn't really spread to the other parts of the yard. This is the only area that I deal with it. So that makes sense. Now the best herbicide to use that they recommend in the turf manual from Purdue is the trichlorfluor ester products, which I'll link that below. I'm gonna go ahead and mix some up and we'll spray it down and we'll do a before and after and compare the results to see how well this worked. Now I did try, about a month ago, I tried spraying the Triad herbicide on this, that I'll show you here. Tried spraying that on this, didn't touch it. So, I mean, that's why I said I've tried several different things because I've experimented on it. And as you can see in the neighbor's yard, there's a lot of ground ivy there. So it kind of spreads over. And over the years, I've gotten rid of some of it, but never really solved the issue. So I'm going to try to treat it. We'll leave the neighbor's yard alone, the little strip, and we'll see what happens here and kind of experiment with it and go from there. So let's go mix up some product. So we're going to go ahead and mix up this product. It does say on the label not to use a surfactant, so don't use a surfactant with this. It recommends to mix at 3/4 of an ounce for every gallon of water. So that's a small area back there, a couple hundred square feet. I'm going to mix up a gallon of water with 3/4 of an ounce of product and we'll go spray it. Like I said, do not use a surfactant according to the product label. Always read and follow your product labels to make sure you're applying stuff correctly. So here's the product we'll be using. It also is labeled for clover and ground ivy, or clover Bermuda grass. Today we're going to be using for ground ivy, but this is a 61.6% trichlorfluor, not sure how to say it. It's a group 4 herbicide. Great option. I will say the instructions on this bottle suck. I pulled it off of Do My Own, which I'll list here on the side, where it recommends the 3/4 of an ounce per gallon of water for 1,000 square feet. So I'm a little less than 1,000 square feet back there behind the trees. So I'm going to mix up 1 gallon at 3/4 of an ounce. And a warning, it does say on the Do My Own website for this label, which it doesn't say here, or I didn't see it when I read through the book on the back, do not use a surfactant with this product. So do not use a surfactant. It's also helpful to write down what on your bottle, so next time you come you don't have to look it up. You can just pull it out, know what to put on, and put it in. So let's start getting mixed up. So as you can see, 3 weeks later, the results were incredible. I got rid of that ground ivy right down the property line. It is absolutely gone. Still in the neighbor's yard that I didn't treat, but just 3/4 of an ounce of that product on that small area in a gallon of water took care of the issue I've been trying to combat for several years. Just incredible. So if you suffer from ground ivy, I would highly recommend this product. I'll link it below in the comments, like I said. Also, I have had success with it on clover. Just make sure you're not using a surfactant, and I would assure you, if you follow the directions, you're going to have great results with this product. So if you like this content, please hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications. I look forward to having you on this channel, and I'll see you next time out in the lawn.